Emmerdale spoilers, Joseph Tate arrested as Robert Sugden revenge plot exposed. Emmerdale's Joseph Tate has had a plan in the works to take down his new enemy Robert Sugden on the ITV soap for weeks now, but the tables have now been turned with a shock arrest. Recently, Emmerdale villain Joseph, played by Ned Porteous, has gone and got a conscience on the ITV soap as he revealed he's still very much in love with Debbie Dingle, Charley Webb. The exes had a fiery relationship when Joseph was first introduced as Tom Waterhouse last year, but as his first revenge plot to destroy Charity Dingle, Atkins, was unveiled, it unravelled very quickly. Now Joe has put all his energy into getting his own back on local resident Robert, Hawley, following their unfortunate run-in earlier this month. The pair's feud looked set to intensify as they got into a slanging match at the scrapyard, and Robert went one step too far when he brought up the billionaire's late mother Zoe. Promising to take him down, Joe then enlisted his trusted butler Graham Foster, Andrew Scarborough, to start spying on the father of one with a new CCTV system. Yet it appeared he made a bad decision by thinking he could trust his employee Jimmy King, Nick Miles, to remain loyal. Secretly getting Jimmy involved in a scheme to destroy Robert's business, Joseph will live to regret his choice when he discovers that the former has switched teams. Master manipulator Robert decides to take down Joe once and for all with some dodgy paperwork which leads to devastating consequences. Now with Jimmy on his side, Robert ends up thinking he's won the battle when one of Joe's business deals goes up in flames. Elated, Robert and his boyfriend Aaron Dingle, Danny Miller, celebrate their win, but Joe is in for some hard times. As the police get involved, a stunned Joe is taken into the station under arrest. It's not long before he realizes that Robert set him up, which is a twist the latter won't see coming, but can he salvage things? Joe will undoubtedly be seething when he finds out what Robert has done, but can he do one better? Or will the battle of the Tates and Sugdens rage on through the village? Meanwhile, viewers finally heard Graham spill all on his dark and tragic past earlier this week. Opening up to mother of two Debbie, Graham shared that he used to be in the army, but his problems with alcohol led to a horrific car accident that saw his wife and unborn child killed. Overcome with emotion, Graham explained, "I met a girl, got her pregnant. She was kind and sweet and her parents were delighted, so I did the decent thing and I got leave from the army for the birth. Cheryl, my wife, she made me drive her to her baby shower so I could meet all the girls. I was dreading it as I was fond of her but not enough, so I dropped her off, went to the pub and worked my way through a bottle of whiskey." Graham went on to say that his wife had known he was drunk but didn't want to make a scene with all her gifts in tow, so she made the terrible decision to get in the car with him. The butler continued, "The baby was a girl. I lost control on a bend, turned the car over and they were killed outright, both of them.